Hello, family and friends. Today, we will keep the discussion going about breast health, looking at specific foods to incorporate into your diet. Make sure you include the following foods in your daily diet. Let me repeat myself, daily diet to help prevent breast cancer and promote breast health. We all know that vegetables and fruits are good for breast health, but are there any particular vegetables and fruit that stand out from the rest? Absolutely. Let's look at cruciferous vegetables. They are essential for breast health and overall cancer prevention. Foods from the cruciferous family include arugula, collard greens, kale, cauliflower, cabbage, bok choy, Brussels sprouts, and broccoli. It is important to note that cruciferous vegetables have a triple threat in fighting breast cancer, and they include three powerful anti-cancer ingredients: quercetin, indole-3-carbinol, and sulforafane. In addition to cruciferous vegetables, consume dark leafy greens like kale, chard, and spinach. Important fruit to incorporate into your diet include citrus fruits such as grapefruits, oranges, lemons, and limes. And other beneficial fruit include berries, peaches, apples, and pears. How about adding some fermented foods like sugar-free non-dairy yogurt and sauerkraut? What about integrating food from the allium family like garlic, onions, and leeks? In addition to these plant-based foods, it is important to incorporate spices and herbs. So as Earth, Wind, and Fire would say, let's share the spice of life. What are some spices to include in your everyday diet? Once again, the key here is everyday diet that may help promote breast health. They include rosemary, parsley, turmeric, black pepper, saffron, thyme, garlic, oregano, cayenne, ginger, and cinnamon. Next, let's look at organic pigments found in plants. There are two that are thought to be helpful in the fight against breast cancer, and they include quercetin and lycopene. And some of the highest concentrations of quercetin is found in capers. Go figure. Quercetin is also found in onions, especially red onions, apples, kale, cherry tomatoes, asparagus, blueberries, grapes, green and yellow bell peppers, black and green tea, and once again, the almighty cruciferous vegetables. What about sources of lycopene? Lycopene can be found in all types of tomatoes: cooked tomatoes, sun-dried tomatoes, canned tomatoes, and tomato puree. Lycopene can also be found in papaya, watermelon, guava, mango, pink grapefruit, asparagus, and red cabbage. I'm not sure if you noticed, but tomatoes have both quercetin and lycopene. So why not eat tomatoes every single day? And consider drinking herbal teas instead of coffee. Green tea, black tea, and hibiscus tea are especially beneficial. Next, there are medicinal mushrooms. In Japan and China, certain mushrooms are used to complement traditional cancer treatments. The most common mushrooms that help fight cancer are maitake, reishi, and turkey tail and shiitake. Shiitake mushrooms can be found in most grocery stores. They may boost your immune system, and they contain compounds that may fight cancer. The other mushrooms can be found in a powder form, but may not be found in standard grocery stores. Why not begin cooking with shiitake mushrooms? How about adding them to your pasta dish? Speak with your doctor about possibly incorporating more mushrooms into your diet. Lastly, what about grains and nuts? Epidemiological studies have demonstrated that consumption of whole grains and flax seeds and walnuts are all associated with reducing your risk of breast cancer. Well, that's it for today. Join me next week. We will discuss specific nutrients found in food that have been made into supplements.